What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more AFK Journey, and today we have the Nocturne Judicator that we're going up against. Remember, Season 3's one of the main big world bosses and everything? Well, he is in the rotation here for the new season, and this one is a doozy. You can see I've gotten to 99.5%. And I've had to try a bunch of different teams. I've actually ended up back at the original setup, the quote-unquote best team back in last season. That had to do with Freesto, with Shakir, all these types of teams. It seems to work the best. However, we're going to try a couple different options. Now, this was quote-unquote the best when it was out there. I've tried the Light Call spell, I've tried the Shadow Blast spell, I've tried the Elder Bow, I've tried Star Shard, I've tried like everything. The Light Call spell has actually high rolled it the best for me, surprisingly enough. I figured the Elder Bow would most likely be the best, but we don't really have any range units here. The Shadow Blast is interesting in the fact that it's not doing much for it, so I'm going to show you guys what this battle looks like right here. Remember, this battle is essentially all about supporting your Midnight Hunter on your side of the battlefield. Just maximizing its potential, trying to keep as much as your team alive. And this is where Reiner is really going to shine because of his ability. Now, I'm going to try a couple other heroes, swapping them in. There used to be a more Mauler-centric team that used like oh my gosh, Kruger for his debuffing. We could use Sonia for her abilities as well, and this just gets kind of crazy here. I think this one's looking pretty good here. We're up to 85%. We're gonna start losing some heroes here though, because the boss just really starts kicking our butt. 24 seconds to go. Are we going to be able to keep this team alive and deal enough damage? We lost the Reiner, we lost the Smokey, which was most of our healing. We do, of course, have the artifact keeping us going. I think it's really that artifact that's keeping our team alive just that little bit longer. Oh my gosh, we got to 99.6. That is just insane. And again, nobody's really doing a ton of damage except for the main boss here. So I'm kind of intrigued to see if we even need Smokey and Mirky in this situation. If we don't need Smokey and Mirky, I want to try something. And I want to try our Sonia out. Something like this could be good, because if the Smokey and Mirky isn't doing like a ton of stuff for us, I want to see if the Sonia could potentially get this going. This is one of my own creations here. Later today, tomorrow, whenever, we'll have a video come out that's gonna better show you guys the cut and dry, what AFK Analytica and all those other guys kind of come up with. I'm just trying to brainstorm and create something fresh myself that might actually work. And you can see right here, healing's not that bad on our units because of this Light Call spell. It periodically summons light phase that heal low HP allies. They're doing a pretty good job increasing it, which is pretty good. They have higher vitality, which means they're taking more healing from this too. And Smokey and Mirky really wasn't doing a ton of damage either, so let's see, because of course he does have his buff. He has his attack buff, but he did die pretty early on. However, you can see the difference in outcome is very, very large here. We're only in the 80s here, and this isn't going to be even close to as good as the traditional team. 83, our team had no issue surviving there. Sonia actually put out a ton of damage, but I really don't think there's any other substitute here. Like, I can't see us dropping twins. I can't see us dropping any other combination of units. Looks like some other people are actually putting their posts up now. 450. Yeah, we're right on the cusp of it. We are right there. In reality, I'm sure Smokey Mirky is the play. However, you know what we could try? We could try slotting in Mikola. That is if the battlefield is taken over by us, which it does, which should mean even if Mikola does go down, the attack buffs should still be applying, where Smokey and Mirky was dying a little bit early, and that was causing some huge issues. So, I mean, if Mikola is what we need to run here as the better option, let's see. Our damage is going through the roof here. We're down to 50 seconds. We're in the 70% range. Everybody's still alive. 81%, 82%. I mean, if our team stays alive, this might be the better option, dropping the Smokey and Murky out and running the Mikola. Reiner did go down. Mikola's full health. Everybody is pretty healthy here. I think this is the magic sauce right here. 17 seconds. Yeah. Because the Smokey and Murky was going down so quickly, Mikola just became the champ of our squad right here. Even putting out 30 million damage. That's like, that is up there. Granted, it is nothing when you consider the 918 that we're putting out. And then we get to common 2. This is where you're probably going to start having survivability issues, and I don't know if this team is going to be tanky enough. The damage is definitely going to ramp up on this one. I don't know if running Freyesto is going to be the play here. If anything, if like survivability becomes an issue, it might be worthwhile running Mikola and Smokey and Murky, or throwing a Coco into the mix, because you guys know Coco does amazing things early game for your account. But yeah, it looks like maybe just a slight variation on last season's boss. Seems pretty cut and dry, straightforward. Again, we might find some better teams coming out. But honestly, I'm really impressed by this Light Call spell. It is pumping out the healing we need. And yeah, I mean, survivability is not that big of an issue. We lost Reiner, but Reiner always dies in the early game. He's just there for the swap. And Mikola is keeping everybody alive. So, I mean, really, it seems like Mikola is the MVP here. Almost getting to 40%. I'm sure with a couple attempts, we'll probably get there. It'll get us some more of those materials. And of course, as the day goes on, it should get better and better. It should. We have plenty of temps to happen. So yeah, I don't think there's a reason to mess with a formula that's working. I kind of just want to see, will this hit the 40% mark? 37. Give it one more try here, maybe. We get all the new free attempts now that we got to the new difficulty, so we can mix and match stuff. So freaking close. Well, we'll come back to it. We'll share this with everybody. Let everybody get better scores than me after we figured out this little nice thing. But yeah, pretty much the same team. Get rid of that Smokey Murky. Put that Mikola in. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I'll see you guys next time.